Denise here. Thanks for coming back. In my last video, I made this zigzag card, and I was using the latest Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine. Now, I had some of the flowers and leaves left over, so I thought I would make another card. I haven't used the sentiment out of the magazine, but I have gone back to an old one, which was issue 49, and I'm just using this best wishes sentiment. So that's what I've used. I'm using as well this background stamp. So they are the bits that I've used, and this is just going to be a quite simple card. I've taken a 4x6 card. It's a shop bought one, but I have cut it down a little bit, and I've cut it down to 5.5. I've kept the width of it, it's just over 4 inches. And then I've got another piece of card, and this measures 4 by 5.25. And with this piece of card, I'm going to just go over the edges with the dusty Concord. And I should have got my blending brush out. So this I'm just going to edge. I'm not going right into the middle because I shall be putting something else on there. I just, as I say, I had so many flowers and leaves left over from the other card. So that's why it's the same colour as well, because I'd already coloured them in the purple, thinking that I would use them all on that card. But hey ho, not to worry, we've got another card. And as I say, I wanted to use that panel for the back as well, because I thought that was really good. So let's just pop that out of the way and we'll clean that up later. So here is the panel that I made. I used my Versavine ink for the stamp, and then I've heat embossed the panel with this Wow metallic silver sparkle, and I think it has come up really wonderful. I love that sparkle on it, so that is going to go on there. And as you can see, I tried I did the other side, but the ink, it didn't take well. But waste not, want not, where card comes in. But do you know what I think I might do? Rather than my Kalal, I may use some of my red liner tape, because I'm just thinking that because I heat embossed it with the silver, it may not keep on adhere to the card properly. So I'm going to put it on with some double-sided red liner tape. So there we are, that's the release paper off, and I'll also use some glue. So hopefully this will adhere quite well. So I'll just centre that onto that background. And then we'll bring in my card and we'll pop that onto the front of the card. that centered onto the front of the card. So that's okay on there. Pop my glue away. Now we'll bring in the flowers. So these are the flowers, and if you can see, there's about 5 flowers on that panel, but I'm just using these that cascade down the center. So I'm going to pop that one in there, that one in there, and that one in there. And then I've got my foliage. Not sure whether these are still drying. I've used the glitter for the leaves. I've gone over with glue, and I've used my sea green glitter again. It's an ultra fine glitter, and it's from Cosmic Shimmer. I've had this a long time, so I don't know whether it's still available. And the berries, I've coloured them in my alcohol markers, and then I've gone over them with my accent dimension gloss made to surprise. So I'm going to put my foliage around. I've got my Best Wishes stamp, which I've put on some foam. I've used for the ink, I've used my Colorology for the Best Wishes, and as I say, I took that from another Chloe's kit, Chloe's magazine. So I'm going to pop that down there and pop my leaves around. So once I've got that done, I will come back to you and show you the result. So this is the finished card. I like how it's turned out. I've used the Chloe's Sugared Lilac gems in these two, and then just a larger gem from my stash. And as I say, I've glittered all the leaves and used my accent glaze on the berries. So I hope you like that. As normal, I've just brought the colour into the centre. I've just inked some card with my Dusty Concord. So I hope you like that. As I say, it came together because I wanted to use that panel, and I had those leftover flowers. So I'm pleased with the result. I shall have to use that panel again. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.